Please welcome my guest, Richard, a man either so amazing he needed to be named twice, or so stupid that the only way to remember his name is through repetition.
I have to say that it is an honor and a privilege to be here today.
Don't worry, we know this.
Ever since I was a young boy, I've wanted to be on this show.
According to our facts, your statement is not entirely accurate.
Well, okay, so ever since I was a young girl, I have dreamt of being on this stage.
According to our sources, you haven't slept a day in your life.
Well, okay, so ever since I was a young girl, I have wished of being up on this stage next to you. Thanks to all my fans, that has happened.
According to our reports, you have no fans.
Oh, okay, well, ever since I was a young girl, I have wished to be in this very chair talking to you. Thanks to fate, that has happened.
According to our information, here on this card, you weren't even invited to be a guest.
But I'm here.
As our security team is well aware of.
Get him.
Get him!
Get him.
So we know that Miss Williker's husband was alone on the floor of Spud's potato-y goodness, and was last seen alive by Mr. Gravy. That was about 7 p.m. The cleaning crew found him in the peeling machine at 9 p.m., with a smile on his face.
I bet the cleaning crew did it.
I remember that there was a key in his pocket that opened a drawer in his desk. In the drawer, there was a manila folder with a stack of legal documents.
You know, us just sitting here is pretty dull. Well, that was sad.
Jinkies! Please tell me that was a sneeze and not what I thought it was.
Well, I can't say jinkies.
Oh, God, no. I mean, say something like G. Wally Walcott or something crazy. I mean, just don't insult one of the greatest detective minds since Sherlock Holmes.
How about astroturf and cheese-based rum balls?
Why don't you just tell me what supposed brilliance just shot through that crazy mind of yours?
Can't remember.
Come here.
Let's totally look at this dude again!
Who might argue?
I just remembered what I realized.
Well, I should drop you more often then.
That was the same theory my parents had. Anyways, we should talk to Rudy Spuddish. I'm willing to bet he knows more than he wants to admit.
Where have you been?
Talking to Rudy Spuddish. Didn't Detective Emmett T. Head tell you?
Yeah, well, in his own special sort of brilliance. What'd you find out?
He confessed to the entire crime. Apparently he got jealous and decided that it was time to peel and mash the competition.
What are they competing for?
My guess is it's for the ultimate potato prize. The Trophy of St. Mash Ed.
Well, according to the case file, which I thought you remembered, here I am, saving the day once again, might I so blatantly state, because my mind and the world's greatest mystery, solving them and making...
Get on with it!
Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted... How do you start to draw a box?
With a line.
How do you begin a line?
Hey, baby. Can I study your geometry? Now, Miss Williker's husband had already won and received the trophy. Right? So what in the world would they be competing for?
If you will recall the legal documents recovered from the folder in his desk drawer, I believe you will find your answer.
Of course. It seems that Mr. Spuddish and Miss Williker's husband were looking for a bit of power.
The great garlic, cheese, and onion crown?
Yeah, something like that. Both wanted to become the leader of the Potato Clan.
Rumor has it amongst the underground that there was to be a rebellion, an uprising that would have changed the food chain forever.
Oh, and now, with both leadership candidates out of the picture, one dead and the other soon to be behind bars, it would seem that Miss Williker's husband ended up getting what he wanted. For a few moments he lived. He died like a potato.
The whole thing brings a tear to my eye. Honest, just give me an eye drop and I can show you.
Well, I can't say that either of you lived up to your reputation.
We have a reputation.
Where are we?
Here, or maybe there. At least we know we are where we are.
You feeling top-heavy?
Despite the lack of any discernible intelligence amongst the two of you, I have been granted the power to present you with this office. Going forward, all your cases will appear to you together here.
Cool! We get an office!
We had an office.
Yeah, but not one in the middle of reality.
The middle of reality?
Cool, huh?
There's a pickle in the White House, there's a pickle up some stairs, there's a pickle in the Milky Way space pickle. That's really cool. There's a pickle blowing bubbles, there's a pickle growing weeds, there's a pickle in the tender place. I've already said that. Outer space. There's a pickle in my new car, there's a pickle down the street, there's a pickle learning Greek. Hey, that's really neat.
And so came the end of the beginning, and proof that in the beginning everything sucks.